Chapter 1. Introducing today's technologies, computers, devices, and the web. You use computers, mobile devices, and the web to do homework. Look up information, check email, play games, post updates, talk to friends, upload photos, sync music, and so much more. I feel comfortable using technology. What more do I need to know? While you may be familiar with some of the content in this chapter, do you know how to use a touchscreen? Configure social media privacy settings to prevent others from posting unauthorized photos of you? Ease eye strain while working on a computer or a mobile device? Protect your hearing when using earbuds or headphones? Backup computers and mobile devices. Protect your viruses and other mobile devices. Protect your computer from viruses and other malware. Shop safely online. Create a strong password. Like the Discover Computers page on Facebook and follow it on Twitter. Connect to a wireless network. In this chapter, you will discover how to perform these tasks along with much more information essential to this course. For additional content available that accompanies this chapter, visit the free resources and premium content. Refer to the preface and the intro chapter for information about how to access these and other additional instructor-assigned support materials. Objectives: after completing this chapter, you will be able to 1. Differentiate among laptops, tablets, desktops, and servers. 2. Describe the purpose and uses of smartphones, digital cameras, portable and digital media players, e-book readers, wearable devices, and game devices, and game device. 3. Describe the relationship between data and information. 4. Briefly explain various input options, keyboards, pointing devices, voice and video input, and scanners, output options, printers, displays and speakers, and storage options, hard disks, solid-state drives, optical disks, and cloud storage files. Differentiate the web from the internet and describe the relationship among the web pages, websites, and web servers. 6. Explain the purpose of a browser, a search engine, and an online social network. 7. Briefly describe digital security risks associated with viruses and other malware, privacy, your health, and the environment. 8. Differentiate between operating system applications. 9. Differentiate between wired and wireless network technologies, and identify reasons individuals and businesses use networks. 10. Discuss how society uses technology in education, government, finance, retail, entertainment, healthcare, science, travel, publishing, and manufacturing. 11. Identify technology used by home users, small home office users, mobile users, power users, and enterprise users. Today's technology. In the course of a day, you may complete a homework assignment and watch a streaming video using your laptop, flip through news headlines and make dinner reservations using your tablet, search for directions in the local weather forecast, while listening to music on your smartphone, edit a video on a desktop computer, and share photos online from your digital camera with family and friends. These and many other technologies are an integral part of everyday life, at school, at home, and at work. Figure 1. Technology can enable you to more efficiently and effectively access and search for information, share personal ideas, photos, and videos with friends, family, and others, communicate with and meet other people, manage famines, shop for goods and services to research service other Carter's there. The answer: people who can accomplish these types of tasks using technology often are said to be tech savvy. Because technology changes, you must keep up with the changes to remain digitally literate. Digital literacy involves having a current knowledge and understanding of computers, mobile devices, the web, and related technologies. This book presents the knowledge you need to be digitally literate today. As you read this first chapter, keep in mind it is an overview. Most of the terms and concepts introduced in this chapter will be discussed in more depth later in the book. Computers. The computer is an electronic device operating under the control of instructions stored in its own memory that can accept data input, process the data input, process the data according to specified rules, produce information for future use. Computers contain many electronic, and mechanical components known as hardware. Electronic components in computers process data using instructions, which are the steps that tell the computer how to perform a particular task. A collection of related instructions organized for a common purpose is referred to as software or a program. Using software, You can complete a variety of activities, such as search for information, type a paper, balance a budget, create a presentation, or play a game. One popular category of computer is the personal computer. A personal computer, PC, is a computer that can perform all of its input, processing, output, and storage activities by itself and is intended to be used by one person at a time. Most personal computers today also can communicate with other computers and devices. Types of personal computers include laptops, tablets, and desktops, with the first two sometimes called mobile computers. A mobile computer is a portable personal computer designed so that a user can carry it from place to place. A user is anyone who interacts with a computer or mobile device or utilizes the information it generates. Discover more. Visit this chapter's free resources to learn more about electronic components and circuitry of a computer. Laptop, also called a notebook computer, is a thin, lightweight mobile computer with a screen in its lid and a keyboard in its base. Figure 1-2. Designed to fit on your lap and for easy transport. Most laptops weigh up to 7 pounds, varying by manufacturer and specifications. A laptop that is less than 1 inch thick and weighs about 3 pounds or less sometimes is referred to as an ultra-thin laptop. Most laptops can operate on batteries, power supply, or both. Laptop, also called a notebook computer, is a thin, lightweight mobile computer with a screen in its lid and a keyboard in its base. Figure 1-2. Designed to fit on your lap and for easy transport. Most laptops weigh up to 7 pounds, varying by manufacturer and specifications. A laptop that is less than 1 inch thick and weighs about 3 pounds or less sometimes is referred to as an ultra-thin laptop. Most laptops can operate on batteries, power supply, or both.
Tablets, usually smaller than a laptop but larger than a phone. A tablet is a thin, lighter-weight mobile computer that has a touch screen. Read How to 1-to-1 for ways to interact with a touch screen. A popular style of tablet is the slate, which does not contain a physical keyboard. Figure 1-to-3. Like laptops, tablets run on batteries or a power supply, or both. However, batteries in a tablet typically last longer than those in laptops, desktops, and all-in-ones. A desktop, or desktop computer, is a personal computer designed to be in a stationary location, where all of its components fit on or under a desk or table. On many desktops, the screen is housed in a display device, or simply displayed, that is separate from a tower, which is a case that contains the processing circuitry. Figure 1-4a. Another type of desktop, called an all-in-one, does not contain a tower and instead uses the same case to house the display and the processing circuitry. Figure 1-4b. Some desktops and all-in-ones have displayed that support touch. Servers. A server is a computer dedicated to providing one or more services to other computers or devices on a network. A network is a collection of computers and devices connected together, often wirelessly. Services provided by servers include storing content and controlling access to hardware, software, and other resources on a network. A server can support from 2 to several thousand connected computers and devices at the same time. Servers are available in a variety of sizes and types for both small and large business applications. Figure 1-5. Smaller applications, such as at home, sometimes use a high-end desktop as a server. Larger corporate, government, and web applications use powerful, expensive servers to support their daily operations. A mobile device is a computing device small enough to hold in your hand. Because of their reduced size, the screens on mobile devices are small, often between 3 and 5 inches. Some mobile devices are internet capable, meaning that they can connect to the internet wirelessly. You often can exchange information between the internet and a mobile device, or between a computer or network and a mobile device. Popular types of mobile devices are smart phones, digital cameras, portable and digital media players, ebook readers, and wearable devices. Smartphones. A smartphone is an internet-capable phone that usually also includes a calendar, an address book, a calculator, a notepad, games, and several other apps, which are programs on the smartphone. Other apps are available through an app store that typically is associated with the phone. Smartphones typically communicate wirelessly with other devices or computers. With most smartphone models, you also can listen to music, take photos, and record videos. Many smartphones have touch screens. Instead of or in addition to a touch screen, Some smartphones have a keyboard that slides in and out from behind the phone. Figure 1 to 6. Others have built-in mini keyboards or keypads that contain both numbers and letters. Some are called a phablet because they combine the features of a smartphone with a tablet. Instead of calling someone's phone to talk, you can send messages to others by pressing images on an on-screen keyboard on the phone, keys on the phone's mini keyboard, or buttons on the phone's keypad. For popular types of messages that you can send with smartphones include voice messages, text messages, picture messages, and video messages. A voicemail message is a short audio recording sent to or from a smartphone or other mobile device. A text message is a short note, typically fewer than 300 characters, sent to or from a smartphone or other mobile device. A picture message is a photo or other image, sometimes along with sound and text, sent to or from a smartphone or other mobile device. A video message is a short video clip, usually about 30 seconds, sent to or from a smartphone or another mobile device. Chapter 1 Introducing Today's Technologies. Digital Cameras. A digital camera is a device that allows you to take photos and store the photographed images digitally. Figure 1 to 7. A smart digital camera also can communicate wirelessly with other devices and include apps similar to those on a smartphone. Many mobile computers and devices, such as tablets and smartphones, include at least one integrated digital camera. Digital cameras typically allow you to review and sometimes modify images while they are in the camera. You also can transfer images from a digital camera to a computer or device so that you can review, modify, share, organize, or print the images. Digital cameras often can connect to or communicate wirelessly with a computer, a smart TV discussed later in the chapter, a printer, or the internet, enabling you to access the photos on the camera without using a cable. Some also can record videos. Many digital cameras also have built-in GPS discussed later in this chapter, giving them the capability to record the exact location where a photo was taken and store these details with the photo. Portable and digital media players. A portable media player is a mobile device on which you can store, organize, and play or view digital media. Figure 1 to 8. Digital media includes music, photos, and videos. Thus, portable media players enable you to listen to music, view photos, and watch videos, movies, and television shows. With most, you transfer the digital media from a computer or the web, if the device is internet capable, to the portable media player. Some enable you to play the media while it streams, that is, while it transfers to the player. Portable media players usually require a set of earbuds, which are small speakers that rest inside each ear canal. Some portable media player models have a touch screen, while others have a pad that you operate with a thumb or finger so that you can navigate through digital media, adjust volume, and customize settings. Some portable media players also offer a calendar, address book, games, and other apps discussed later in this chapter. Portable media players are a mobile type of digital media player. A digital media player or streaming media player is a device, typically used in home, that streams digital media from a computer or network to a television, projector, or some other entertainment device. Ebook readers. An ebook reader, short for electronic book reader, or e-reader, is a mobile device that is used primarily for reading ebooks. Figure 1 to 9. An ebook, or digital book, is an electronic version of a printed book, readable on computers and other digital devices. In addition to books, you typically can purchase and read other forms of digital media, such as newspapers and magazines. Most ebook reader models have a touch screen, and some are internet capable. These devices usually are smaller than tablets, but larger than smartphones. Wearable devices. A wearable device, or wearable, is a small, mobile computing consumer device designed to be worn. Figure 1 to 10. These devices often communicate with a mobile device or computer. Wearable devices include activity trackers, smartwatches, and smart glasses. Activity trackers monitor heart rate, measure pulse, count steps, and track sleep patterns. In addition to keeping time, a smartwatch can communicate with a smartphone to make and answer phone calls, read and send messages, access the web, play music, work with apps such as fitness trackers and GPS, and more. With smart glasses, a user looks into an eyeglass type device to view information or take photos and videos that are projected to a miniature screen in the user's field of vision. Game devices. A game console is a mobile computing device designed for single-player or multiplayer video games. Gamers often connect the game console to a television so that they can view their gameplay on the television's screen. Figure 1 to 11. Many game console models are internet-capable and also allow you to listen to music and watch movies or view photos, typically weighing between 3 and 11 pounds. The compact size of game consoles makes them easy to use at home, in the car, in a hotel, or any location that has an electrical outlet and television screen. A handheld game device, small enough to fit in one hand, making it more portable than the game consoles. Because of their reduced size, the screens are small, similar in size to some smartphone screens. Some handheld game device models are internet-capable and also can communicate wirelessly with other similar devices for multiplayer gaming. Data and information. Computers process data input into information output and often store the data and resulting information for future use. Data is a collection of unprocessed items, which can include text, numbers, images, audio, and video. Information conveys meaning to users. Both business and home users can make well-informed decisions because they have instant access to information from anywhere in the world. Many daily activities either involve the use of or depend on information from a computer. For example, as shown in Figure 1 to 12, computers process several data items to print information in the form of a cash register receipt. Input. Users have a variety of input options for entering data into a computer, many of which involve using an input device. An input device is any hardware component that allows you to enter data and instructions into a computer or mobile device. The following sections discuss common input methods. Keyboards. A keyboard contains keys you press to enter data and instructions into a computer or mobile device. Figure 1 to 13. All desktop keyboards have a typing area that includes letters of the alphabet, numbers, punctuation marks, and other basic keys. Some users prefer a wireless keyboard because it eliminates the clutter of a cord. Keyboards for desktops contain more keys than keyboards on mobile computers and devices to provide the same functionality as a desktop keyboard. Many of the keys on mobile computers and devices serve 2 or 3 purposes. On a laptop, for example, you often use the same keys to type numbers and to show various areas on a screen, switching a key's purpose by pressing a separate key first. Instead of a physical keyboard, users also can enter data via an on-screen keyboard or a virtual keyboard, which is a keyboard that projects from a device to a flat surface. Pointing devices. A pointing device is an input device that allows a user to control a small symbol on a screen, called the pointer. Desktops typically use a mouse as their pointing device, and laptops use a touchpad. Figure 1 to 14. A mouse is a pointing device that fits under the palm of your hand comfortably. With the mouse, you control movement of the pointer and send instructions to the computer or mobile device. Table 1 to 1 identifies some of the common mouse operations. Like keyboards, some users prefer working with a wireless mouse. A touchpad is a small, flat, rectangular pointing device that is sensitive to pressure and motion. To control the pointer with a touchpad, slide your fingertip across the surface of the pad. On most touchpads, you also can tap the pad's surface to imitate mouse operations, such as clicking. Voice and video input. Some mobile devices and computers enable you to speak data instructions using voice input and to capture live full-motion images using video input. With your smartphone, for example, you may be able to use your voice to send a text message, schedule an appointment, and dial a phone number. Or you may opt for video calling instead of a voice phone call so that you and the person you called can see each other as you chat on a computer or mobile device. As in this example, video input usually works in conjunction with voice input. For voice input, you use a microphone, and for video input you use a webcam. Figure 1 to 15. A microphone is an input device that enables you to speak into a computer or mobile device. Many computers and most mobile devices contain built-in microphones. You also can talk into a headset, which contains both a microphone and a speaker. Many headsets can communicate wirelessly with the computer or mobile device. A webcam is a digital video DV camera that allows you to capture video and usually audio input for your computer or mobile device. Scanners. A Scanner is a light-sensing input device that converts printed text and images into a form the computer can process. Figure 1 to 16. A popular type of scanner works in a manner similar to a copy machine, except that instead of creating a paper copy of the document or photo, it stores the scanned document or photo electronically. Output. Users have a variety of output options to convey text, graphics, audio, and video, many of which involve using an output device. An output device is any hardware component that conveys information from a computer or mobile device to one or more people. The following sections discuss common output methods. Printers. A printer is an output device that produces text and graphics on a physical medium, such as paper or other material. Figure 1 to 17. Printed content sometimes is referred to as a hard copy or printout. Most printers today print text and graphics in both black and white and color on a variety of paper types, with many capable of printing lab quality photos. A variety of printers support wireless printing, where a computer or other device communicates wirelessly with the printer. A 3D printer can print solid objects such as clothing, prosthetics, eyewear, implants, toys, parts, prototypes, and more. 3D printers use a plastic substance that prints in layers to create a 3D, three-dimensional model. Displays. A display is an output device that visually conveys text, graphics, and video information. Displays consist of a screen and the components that produce the information on the screen. The display for a desktop typically is a monitor, which is a separate physical device. Mobile computers and devices typically integrate the display in their same physical case. Figure 1 to 18. Some displays have touch screens. Home users sometimes use a digital television or a smart TV as a display. A smart TV is an internet-enabled, high-definition television (HD) TV from which you can use the internet to watch video, listen to the radio, play games, and communicate with others, all while watching a television show. Speakers, earbuds, and headphones. Speakers allow you to hear audio, that is, music, voice, and other sounds. Most personal computers and mobile devices have a small internal speaker. Many users attach higher quality speakers to their computers and mobile devices, including game consoles, so that only you can hear sound. You can listen through earbuds, shown earlier in this chapter in Figure 1 to 8, or headphones, which cover or are placed outside of the ear. Figure 1 to 19. Both earbuds and headphones usually include noise-canceling technology to reduce the interference of sounds from the surrounding environment. To eliminate the clutter of cords, users can opt for wireless speakers or wireless headphones. Read How to 1 to 2 to learn how to protect your hearing when using earbuds or headphones. Memory and storage. Memory consists of electronic components that store instructions waiting to be executed, and the data needed by those instructions. Although some forms of memory are permanent, most memory keeps data and instructions temporarily, which means its contents are erased when the computer is shut off. Storage, by contrast, holds data, instructions, and information for future use. For example, computers can store hundreds or millions of students' names and addresses permanently. A computer keeps data, instructions, and information on storage media. Examples of local storage media includes hard disks, solid-state drives, USB universal serial bus flash drives, memory cards, and optical disks. The amount of storage for each type of storage media varies, but hard disks, solid-state drives, and optical disks usually hold more than USB flash drives and memory cards. Some storage media are portable, meaning you can remove the medium from one computer and carry to another computer. A storage device records writes and/or retrieves reads items to and from storage media. Storage devices often also function as a source of input and output because they transfer items from storage to memory and vice versa. Drives and readers, writers, which are types of storage devices, accept a specific kind of storage media. For example, a DVD drive storage device accepts a DVD storage media. Discover more. Visit this chapter's free resources to learn more about media storage capacity. Hard disks. A hard disk is a storage device that contains one or more inflexible, circular platters that use magnetic particles to store data, instructions, and information. The entire device is enclosed in an airtight, sealed case to protect it from contamination. Laptops and desktops often contain at least one hard disk that is Mounted inside the computer's case. Figure 1 to 20. Solid-state drives. A solid-state drive SSD is a storage device that typically uses flash memory to store data, instructions, and information. Flash memory contains no moving parts, making it more durable and shock-resistant than other types of media. For this reason, some manufacturers are using SSDs instead of hard disks in their laptops, tablets, and desktops. Figure 1 to 21. USB flash drives. A USB flash drive is a portable flash memory storage device that you plug in a USB port, which is a special, easily accessible opening on a computer or mobile device. Figure 1 to 23. USB flash drives are convenient for mobile users because they are small and lightweight enough to be transported on a keychain or in a pocket. Memory cards. A memory card is removable flash memory, usually no bigger than 1.5 inches in height or width, that you insert in and remove from a slot in a computer, mobile device, or card reader. Writer. Figure 1 to 24. With a card reader, writer, you can transfer the stored items, such as digital photos, from a memory card to a computer or printer that does not have a built-in card slot. Optical discs. An optical disc is a type of storage media that consists of a flat, round, portable metal disc made of metal, plastic, and lacquer that is written and read by a laser. CDs, compact discs, and DVD discs. Digital versatile discs are two types of optical discs. Figure 1 to 25. Cloud storage. Instead of storing data, instructions, and information locally, a hard drive or other media, some users opt for cloud storage. Cloud storage is an internet service that provides remote storage to computer users. For example, Figure 1 to 26 shows Just Cloud, which provides cloud storage solutions to home and business users. Types of services offered by cloud storage providers vary. Some provide storage for specific types of media, such as photos, whereas others store any content and provide backup services. A backup is a duplicate of content on a storage medium that you can use in case the original is lost, damaged, or destroyed. Read Secure IT 11 for suggestions for backing up your computers and mobile devices. The web, the World Wide Web, or web, for short, is a global library of information available to anyone connected to the internet. The internet is a worldwide collection of computer networks that connects millions of businesses, government agencies, educational institutions, and individuals. Figure 1 to 27. Are the web and internet the same? No. The internet provides more than 3 billion home and business users around the world access to a variety of services. The World Wide Web is one of the widely used services of the internet. Other popular services include email, instant messaging, vote, and FTP, all discussed later in this chapter. Solid-state drives. A solid-state drive SSD is a storage device that typically uses flash memory to store data, instructions, and information. Flash memory contains no moving parts, making it more durable and shock-resistant than other types of media. For this reason, some manufacturers are using SSDs instead of hard disks in their laptops, tablets, and desktops. Figure 1 to 21. USB flash drives. A USB flash drive is a portable flash memory storage device that you plug in a USB port, which is a special, easily accessible opening on a computer or mobile device. Figure 1 to 23. USB flash drives are convenient for mobile users because they are small and lightweight enough to be transported on a keychain or in a pocket. Memory cards. A memory card is removable flash memory, usually no bigger than 1.5 inches in height or width, that you insert in and remove from a slot in a computer, mobile device, or card reader. Writer. Figure 1 to 24. With a card reader, writer, you can transfer the stored items, such as digital photos, from a memory card to a computer or printer that does not have a built-in card slot. Optical discs. An optical disc is a type of storage media that consists of a flat, round, portable metal disc made of metal, plastic, and lacquer that is written and read by a laser. CDs, compact discs, and DVD discs. Digital versatile discs are two types of optical discs. Figure 1 to 25. Cloud storage. Instead of storing data, instructions, and information locally, a hard drive or other media, some users opt for cloud storage. Cloud storage is an internet service that provides remote storage to computer users. For example, Figure 1 to 26 shows Just Cloud, which provides cloud storage solutions to home and business users. Types of services offered by cloud storage providers vary. Some provide storage for specific types of media, such as photos, whereas others store any content and provide backup services. A backup is a duplicate of content on a storage medium that you can use in case the original is lost, damaged, or destroyed. Read Secure IT 11 for suggestions for backing up your computers and mobile devices. The web, the World Wide Web, or web for short, is a global library of information available to anyone connected to the internet. The internet is a worldwide collection of computer networks that connects millions of businesses, government agencies, educational institutions, and individuals. Figure 1 to 27. Are the web and internet the same? No. The internet provides more than 3 billion home and business users around the world access to a variety of services. The World Wide Web is one of the widely used services of the internet. Other popular services include email, instant messaging, vote, and FTP, all discussed later in this chapter. People around the world access the web to accomplish the following types of online tasks: search for information, conduct research, communicate with and meet other people, share information, photos, and videos with others, access news, weather, and sports, participate in online training, shop for goods and services, play games with others, download or listen to music, watch videos, download or read books, make reservations. The web consists of a worldwide collection of electronic documents. Each electronic document on the web is called a web page, which can contain text, graphics, audio, and video. Figure 1 to 28. A website is a collection of related web pages which are stored on a web server. A web server is a computer that delivers requested web pages to your computer or mobile device. Web pages often contain links. A link, short for hyperlink, is a built-in connection to other documents, graphics, audio files, videos, web pages, or websites. To activate an item associated with a link, you tap or click the link. In Figure 1 to 27, for example, tapping or clicking the audio link connects to a live radio show so that you can hear the broadcast. A text link often changes color after you tap or click it to remind you visually that you previously have visited the web page or downloaded the content associated with the link. Links allow you to obtain information in a non-linear way. That is, instead of accessing topics in a specified order, you move directly to a topic of interest. Some people use the phrase surfing the web to refer to the activity of using links to explore the web. A browser is software that enables users with an internet connection to access and view web pages on a computer or mobile device. Some widely used browsers include Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari, and Google Chrome. Read how to one in the succeeding in this course chapter at the beginning of this book for instructions about using a browser to display a web page on a computer or mobile device. Web searching. A primary reason that people use the web is to search for specific information, including text, photos, music, and videos. The first step in successful searching is to identify the main idea or concept in the topic about which you are seeking information. Determine any synonyms, alternate spellings, or variant word forms for the topic. Then, use a search engine, such as Google, to help you locate the information. A search engine is software that finds websites, web pages, images, videos, news, maps, and other information related to a specific topic. Read How to 1 to 3 for instructions about how to perform a basic web search using a search engine on a computer or mobile device. Discover more. Visit this chapter's free resources to learn more about search engines. Online social networks. An online social network, also called a social networking site, is a website that encourages members in its online community to share their interests, ideas, stories, photos, music, and videos with other registered users. Figure 1 to 29. Popular online social networks include Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Some online social networks have no specialized audience. Others are more focused. A photo sharing site, for example, is a specific type of online social network that allows users to create an online photo album and store and share their digital photos. Similarly, a video sharing site is a type of online Social network that enables users to store and share their personal videos. Read ethics and issues 1 to 2 to consider whether you should be required to obtain permission before posting photos of others. Internet communications. As mentioned earlier, the web is only one of the services on the internet. Other services on the internet facilitate communications among users, including the following. Email allows you to send messages to and receive messages and files from other users via computer network. With messaging services, you can have a real-time type conversation with another connected user. Real-time means that both of you are online at the same time. Voice over Internet Protocol enables users to speak to other users over the internet. Discussed further in later chapters. With FTP File Transfer Protocol, users can transfer items to and from other computers on the internet. Discussed further in later chapters. Digital security and privacy. People rely on computers to create, store, and manage their information. To safeguard this information, it is important that users protect their computers and mobile devices. Users also should be aware of health risks and environmental issues associated with using computers and mobile devices. Viruses and other malware. Malware, short for malicious software, is software that acts without a user's knowledge and deliberately alters the computer's or mobile device's operations. Examples of malware include viruses, worms, Trojan horses, rootkits, spyware, adware, and zombies. Each of these types of malware attacks your computer or mobile device differently. Some are harmless pranks that temporarily freeze, play sounds, or display messages on your computer or mobile device. Others destroy or corrupt data, instructions, and information stored on the infected computer or mobile device. If you notice any unusual changes in the performance of your computer or mobile device, it may be infected with malware. Read Secure IT 1.2 for ways to protect computers from viruses and other malware. Privacy. Nearly every life event is stored in a computer somewhere. In medical records, credit reports, tax records, etc. In many instances where personal and confidential records were not protected properly, individuals have found their privacy violated and identities stolen. Some techniques you can use to protect yourself from identity theft include shredding financial documents before discarding them, never tapping or clicking links in unsolicited email messages, and enrolling in a credit monitoring service. Adults, teens, and children around the world are using online social networks to share their photos, videos, journals, music, and other personal information publicly. Some of these unsuspecting, innocent computer users have fallen victim to crimes committed by dangerous strangers. Protect yourself and your dependents from these criminals by being cautious in email messages and on websites. For example, do not share information that would allow others to identify or locate you, and do not disclose identification numbers, usernames, passwords, or other personal security details. A username is a unique combination of characters, such as letters of the alphabet or numbers, that identifies one specific user. A password is a private combination of characters associated with a username. Read Secure IT 1-3 for tips on creating strong passwords. Health concerns. Prolonged or improper computer and mobile device use can lead to injuries or disorders of the hands, wrists, elbows, eyes, neck, and back. Computer and mobile device users can protect themselves from these health risks through proper workplace design, good posture while at the computer, and appropriately spaced work breaks. With the growing use of earbuds and headphones, some users are experiencing hearing loss. Ways to protect your hearing when using these devices were presented in How to 1-2 earlier in this chapter. To behavioral health risks are technology addiction and technology overload. Technology addiction occurs when someone becomes obsessed with using technology. Individuals suffering from technology overload feel distressed when deprived of computers and mobile devices. Once recognized, both technology addiction and technology overload are treatable disorders. Environmental issues. Manufacturing processes for computers and mobile devices along with e-waste or discarded computers and mobile devices are depleting natural resources and polluting the environment. When computers and mobile devices are stored in basements or other locations, disposed of in landfills, or burned in incinerators, they can release toxic materials and potentially dangerous levels of lead, mercury, and flame retardants. Green computing involves reducing the electricity consumed and environmental waste generated when using a computer. Strategies that support green computing include recycling, using energy-efficient hardware and energy-saving features, regulating manufacturing processes, extending the life of computers, and immediately donating or properly disposing of replaced computers. When you purchase a new computer, some retailers offer to dispose of your old computer properly. Discover more. Visit this book's premium content for the internet research. Green computing exercise for each chapter in this book. Programs and apps. Software, also called a program, consists of a series of related instructions organized for a common purpose that tells the computer what tasks to perform and how to perform them. Two categories of software are system software and application. Software or applications. System software consists of the programs that control or maintain the operations of the computer and its devices. Operating systems are a widely recognized example of system software. Other types of system software, sometimes called tools, enable you to perform maintenance-type tasks usually related to managing devices, media, and programs used by computers and mobile devices. The next sections discuss operating systems and applications. Operating systems. An operating system is a set of programs that coordinates all the activities among computer or mobile device hardware. It provides a means for users to communicate with the computer or mobile device and other software. Many of today's computers and mobile devices use a version of Microsoft's Windows, Apple's macOS, Apple's iOS, or Google's Android Figure 1 to 30. To use an application, your computer or mobile device must be running an operating system. Applications. An application, or app for short, consists of programs designed to make users more productive and or assist them with personal tasks. Browsers, discussed in an earlier section, are an example of an application that enables users with an internet connection to access and view web pages. Table 1-2 identifies the categories of applications with samples of ones commonly used in each category. Applications include programs stored on a computer, as well as those on a mobile device or delivered to your device over the internet. A desktop app is an application stored on a computer. A web app is an application stored on a web server that you access through a browser. A mobile app is an application you download from a mobile device's app store or other location on the internet to a smartphone or other mobile device. Some applications are available as both a web app and a mobile app. In this case, you typically can sync or match the data and activity between the web app and the mobile app, which is discussed later in this chapter. Discover more. Visit this book's premium content for the how-to, your turn, app adventure exercise for each chapter in this book. Installing and running programs. Installing a program is the process of setting up the program to work with a computer or mobile device, printer, and or other hardware. When you buy a computer or mobile device, it usually has some software, such as an operating system, pre-installed on its internal media so that you can use the computer or mobile device the first time you turn it on. Installed operating systems often include applications such as a browser, media player, and calculator. To use additional desktop apps on a computer, you usually need to install the software. Mobile apps typically install automatically after you transfer the app's files to your mobile device from its website. You usually do not need to install web apps before you can run them. Once installed, you run a program so that you can interact with it. When you instruct a computer or mobile device to run a program, the computer or mobile device loads it, which means the program's instructions are copied from storage to memory. Once in memory, the computer or mobile device can carry out or execute the instructions in the program so that you can use it. You interact with the program through its user interface. The user interface controls how you enter data and instructions and how information is displayed on the screen. Often, you work with icons or tiles, shown in Figure 130 earlier in the chapter, which are miniature images that link to programs, media, documents, or other objects. Read how to 1 to 4 for instructions about locating, installing, and running programs and mobile apps. Developing programs and apps. A software developer, sometimes called a developer or programmer, is someone who develops programs and apps or writes the instructions that direct the computer or mobile device to process data into information. When writing instructions, a developer must be sure the program or app works properly so that the computer or mobile device generates the desired results. Complex programs can require thousands to millions of instructions. Software developers use a programming language or application development tool to create programs and apps. Popular programming languages include C++, Java, JavaScript, Visual C#, and Visual Basic. Figure 131 shows some of the Visual Basic instructions a software developer may write to create a simple payroll program. Communications and networks. Communications technologies are everywhere. Many require that you subscribe to an internet service provider with others. An organization, such as a business or school, provides communication services to employees, students, or customers. In the course of a day, it is likely you use or use information generated by one or more of the communications technologies in Table 1 to 3. Wired and wireless communications. Computer communications describes a process in which two or more computers or devices transfer, send, and receive data, instructions, and information over transmission media. A communications device S. A communications device is hardware capable of transferring items from computers and devices to transmission media and vice versa. Examples of communications devices are modems, wireless access points, and routers, as shown in Figure 1 to 32. Some communications involve cables and wires. Others are sent wirelessly through the air. Wired communications often use some form of telephone wiring, coaxial cable, or fiber optic cables to send communication signals. The wiring or cables typically are used within buildings or underground between buildings because it is more convenient than installing wires and cables. Many users opt for wireless communications, which send signals through the air or space. Examples of wireless communications technologies include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and cellular radio, which are discussed below. Wi-Fi uses radio signals to provide high-speed internet and network connections to computers and devices capable of communicating via Wi-Fi. Most computers and many mobile devices, such as smartphones and portable media players, can connect to a Wi-Fi network. Bluetooth uses short-range radio signals to enable Bluetooth-enabled computers and devices to communicate with each other. For example, Bluetooth headsets allow you to connect a Bluetooth-enabled phone to a headset wirelessly. Cellular radio uses the cellular network to enable high-speed internet connections to devices with built-in compatible technology, such as smartphones. Cellular network providers use the categories 3G, 4G, and 5G to denote cellular transmission speeds, with 5G being the fastest. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are both hotspot technologies. A hotspot is a wireless network that provides internet connections to mobile computers and devices. Wi-Fi hotspots provide wireless network connections to users in public locations, such as airports and airplanes, train stations, hotels, convention centers, schools, campgrounds, marinas, shopping malls, bookstores, libraries, restaurants, coffee shops, and more. Bluetooth hotspots provide location-based services, such as sending coupons or menus to users whose Bluetooth-enabled devices enter the coverage range. Discover more. Visit this chapter's free resources to learn more about cellular transmissions. Networks. A network is a collection of computers and devices connected together, often wirelessly, via communications devices and transmission media. Networks allow computers to share resources, such as hardware, software, data, and information. Sharing resources saves time and money. In many networks, one or more computers act as a server. The server controls access to the resources on a network. The other computers on the network, each called a client, request resources from the server. Figure 1 to 33. The major differences between the server and client computers are that the server typically has more power, more storage space, and expanded communications capabilities. Many homes and most businesses and schools network their computers and devices. Most allow users to connect their computers wirelessly to the network. Users often are required to sign into or log on a network which means they enter username and password or other credentials to access the network and its resources. Read Ethics and Issues 1.3 to consider issues associated with unsecured networks. Home networks. Home networks save the home user money and provide many conveniences. Each network computer or mobile device on a home network has the following capabilities: connect to the internet at the same time, share a single high-speed internet connection, access photos, music, videos, and other content on computers and devices throughout the house, share devices such as a printer, scanner, or external hard drive, play multiplayer games with players on other computers and mobile devices in the house, connect game consoles to the internet, subscribe to and use VoIP, interact with other devices in a smart home, such as thermostats, lighting controls, etc. Home networks usually are small, existing within a single structure, and use wireless technologies, such as those shown previously in Figure 1-30. You do not need extensive knowledge of networks to set up a home network. You will need a communications device, such as a router, which usually includes setup instructions. Most operating systems also provide tools enabling you easily to connect all the computers and devices in your house. Business networks. Business and school networks can be small, such as in a room or building, or widespread, connecting computers and devices across a city, country, or the globe. Some reasons that businesses network their computers and devices together include the following: facilitate communications. Using the network, employees and customers communicate efficiently and easily via email, messaging services, blogs, online social networks, video calls, online meetings, video conferencing, VoIP, and more. Share hardware. In a networked environment, each computer on the network can access the hardware on the network, instead of providing each user with the same piece of hardware. For example, computer and mobile device users can access the laser printer on the network as they need it. Share data, information, and software. In a networked environment, any authorized computer user can access data, information, and software stored on other computers on the network. A large company, for example, might have a database of customer information that any authorized user can access. Mini future. Staying in sync. Assume that each morning you begin the day by checking your appointment calendar on your home or office computer. That same calendar appears on your smartphone, so that you can view your schedule throughout the day. If you add, change, or delete appointments using the smartphone, however, you may need to update the calendar on your computer to reflect these edits. When you synchronize or sync computers and mobile devices, you match the files in 2 or more locations with each other, as shown in the figure below. Along with appointments, other commonly synced files from a smartphone are photos, email messages, music, apps, contacts, calendars, and ringtones. Syncing can be a one-way or a two-way process. With a one-way sync, also called mirroring, you add, change, or delete files in a destination location, called the target, without altering the same files in the original location, called the source. For example, you may have a large collection of music stored on your home computer, the source, and you often copy some of these songs to your mobile device, the target. If you add or delete songs from your computer, you also will want to add or change these songs on your mobile device. If, however, you add or change the songs on your mobile device, you would not want to make these changes on your computer. In two-way sync, any change made in one location also is made in any other sync location. For example, you and your friends may be working together to create one document reflecting your combined ideas. This document could be stored on a network or on cloud storage on the internet. Your collaboration efforts should reflect the latest edits each person has made to the file. You can use wired or wireless methods to sync. In a wired setup, cables connect one device to another, which allows for reliable data transfer, while wireless syncing offers convenience and automation. Possible issues include battery drain and low signal strength when the devices are not close to each other. Strategies for keeping your files in sync include the following: use a cable and software. Syncing photos from a camera or a smartphone to a computer frees up memory on the mobile device and creates a backup of these files. You easily can transfer photos using A data sync cable and synchronization software. B. Certain not to disconnect the mobile device from the computer until the sync is complete. You also can copy your photos and documents from the computer to a smartphone, an external hard drive, a USB flash drive, or some other portable storage device. Use cloud storage. Cloud storage can provide a convenient method of syncing files stored on multiple computers and accessing them from most devices. With internet access, several cloud storage providers offer a small amount of storage space at no cost and additional storage for a nominal fee per month or per year. Each provider has specific features, but most allow users to share files with other users, preview file contents, set passwords, and control who has permission to edit the files. Use web apps. By using web apps for email, contacts, and calendars, your information is stored online so that it is accessible anywhere you have an internet connection and can sync with multiple devices. Discover more. Visit this chapter's free resources to learn more about wired setups, wireless sensing, and cloud storage providers. Technology uses. Technology has changed society today. As much as the Industrial Revolution changed society in the 18th and 19th centuries, people interact directly with technology in fields such as education, government, finance, retail, entertainment, healthcare, science, travel, publishing, and manufacturing. Education. Mini feature 1 to 3. Digital school. Educators and teaching institutions use technology to assist with education. Most equip labs and classrooms with laptops or desktops. Some even provide computers or mobile devices to students. Many require students to have a mobile computer or mobile device to access the school's network or internet wirelessly, or to access digital-only content provided by a textbook publisher. To promote the use of technology in education, vendors often offer substantial student discounts on hardware and software. Educators may use a course management system, sometimes called a learning management system, which is software that contains tools for class preparation, distribution, and management. For example, through the course management system, students access course materials, grades, assessments, and a variety of collaboration tools. Many schools offer distance learning classes, where the delivery of education occurs at one place, while the learning occurs at other locations. Distance learning courses provide time, distance, and place advantages for students who live far from a campus or work full-time. A few schools offer entire degrees online. National and international companies offer distance learning training because it eliminates the cost of airfare, hotels, and meals for centralized training sessions. Read Mini Feature 1-3 to learn about additional technologies integrated in the classroom. Government. Most government offices have websites to provide citizens with up-to-date information. People in the United States access government websites to view census data, file taxes, apply for permits and licenses, pay parking tickets, buy stamps, report crimes, apply for financial aid, and renew vehicle registrations and driver's licenses. Employees of government agencies use computers as part of their daily routine. North American 911 call centers use computers to dispatch calls for fire, police, and medical assistance. Military and other agency officials use the U.S. Department of Homeland Security's network of information about domestic security threats to help protect against terrorist attacks. Law enforcement officers have online access to the FBI's National Crime Information Center and CIC through in-vehicle laptops, fingerprint readers, and mobile devices. Figure 1 to 34. The NCIC contains more than 15 million missing persons and criminal records, including names, fingerprints, parole, probation records, mugshots, and other information. Finance. Many people and companies use online banking or finance software to pay bills, track personal income and expenses, manage investments, and evaluate financial plans. The difference between using a financial institution's website versus finance software on your computer is that all your account information is stored on the bank's computer instead of your computer. The advantage is you can access your financial records from anywhere in the world. Investors often use online investing to buy and sell stocks and bonds without using a broker. With online investing, the transaction fee for each trade usually is much less than when trading through a broker. Discover more. Visit this chapter's free resources to learn more about online investing. Retail. You can purchase just about any product or service on the web, including groceries, flowers, books, computers and mobile devices, music, movies, airline tickets, and concert tickets. To purchase from an online retailer, a customer visits the business's storefront, which contains product descriptions, images, and a shopping cart. The shopping cart allows the customer to collect purchases. When ready to complete the sale, the customer enters personal data and the method of payment, which should be through a secure internet connection. Figure 1-35 illustrates the steps involved when a customer purchases from an online retailer. Many mobile apps make your shopping experience more convenient. Some enable you to manage rewards, use coupons, locate stores, or pay for goods and services directly from your phone or other mobile device. Other mobile apps will check a product's price and availability at stores in your local area or online. Read Secure IT 1-4 for tips about shopping safely online. Discover more. Visit this chapter's free resources to learn more about mobile payments. Entertainment. You can use computers and mobile devices to listen to audio clips or live audio, watch video clips, television shows, or live performances and events, read a book, magazine, or newspaper, and play a myriad of games individually or with others. In some cases, you download the media from the web to a computer or mobile device so that you can watch, listen to, view, or play later. Some websites support streaming, where you access the media content while it downloads. For example, radio and television broadcasts often use streaming media to broadcast music, interviews, talk shows, sporting events, news, and other segments so that you can listen to the audio or view the video as it downloads to your computer. You also can create videos, take photos, or record audio and transfer your media content to the web to share with others, such as on an online social network. Healthcare. Nearly every area of healthcare today uses computers. Whether you are visiting a family doctor for a regular checkup, having lab work or an outpatient test, filling a prescription, or being rushed in for emergency surgery, the medical staff around you will be using computers for various purposes. Hospitals and doctors use computers and mobile devices to maintain and access patient records. Figure 1-36. Computers and mobile devices monitor patients' vital signs in hospital rooms and at home. Patients use computers to manage health conditions such as diabetes. Robots deliver medication to nurses' stations in hospitals. Computers and computerized devices assist doctors, nurses, and technicians with medical tests. Doctors use the web-based medical software to assist with researching and diagnosing health conditions. Doctors use email, text messaging, and other communication services to correspond with patients. Patients use computers and mobile devices to refill prescriptions, and pharmacists use computers to file insurance claims and provide customers with vital information about their medications. Surgeons implant computerized devices, such as pacemakers, that allow patients to live longer. Surgeons use computer-controlled devices to provide them with greater precision during operations, such as for laser eye surgery and robot-assisted heart surgery. Medical staff create labels for medicine, hospital ID, bracelets, and more, enabling staff to verify dosage and access patient records by scanning the label. Science. All branches of science, from biology to astronomy to meteorology, use computers to assist them with collecting, analyzing, and modeling data. Scientists also use the internet to communicate with colleagues around the world. Breakthroughs in surgery, medicine, and treatments often result from scientists' use of computers. Tiny computers now imitate functions of the central nervous system, retina of the eye, and cochlea of the ear. A cochlear implant allows a deaf person to distinguish sounds. Electrodes implanted in the brain stop tremors associated with Parkinson's disease. A neural network is a system that attempts to imitate the behavior of the human brain. Scientists create neural networks by connecting thousands of processors together. Much like the neurons in the brain are connected, the capability of a personal computer to recognize spoken words is a direct result of scientific experimentation with neural networks. Travel. Whether traveling by car or plane, your goal is to arrive safely at your destination. As you make the journey, You may interact with a navigation system or GPS, which uses satellite signals to determine a geographic location. GPS technology also assists people with creating maps, determining the best route between 2 points, locating a lost person or stolen object, monitoring a person's or object's movement, determining altitude, calculating speed, and finding points of interest. Vehicles manufactured today typically include some type of onboard navigation system. Figure 1 to 37. Many mobile devices, such as smartphones, also have built-in navigation systems. In preparing for a trip, you may need to reserve a car, hotel, or flight. Many websites offer these services to the public, where you can search for and compare flights and prices, order airline tickets, or reserve a rental car. You also can print driving directions and maps from the web. Publishing. Many publishers of books, magazines, newspapers, music, film, and video make their works available online. Organizations and individuals publish their thoughts and ideas using a blog, podcast, or wiki. A blog is an informal website consisting of timestamped articles, posts, in a diary or journal format, usually listed in reverse chronological order. Posts can contain text, photos, links, and more. For example, Figure 1 to 38 shows the Nutrition Blog Network, in which registered dietitians post articles about nutrition. As others read articles in your blog, you can enable them to reply with their own thoughts. A blog that contains video is called a video blog. Podcasts are a popular way to distribute audio or video on the web. A podcast is recorded media that users can download or stream to a computer or portable media player. Examples of podcasts include lectures, political messages, radio shows, and commentaries. Podcasters register their podcasts so that subscribers can select content to automatically download when they are connected. A wiki is a collaborative website that allows users to create, add to, modify, or delete the content via their browser. Many wikis are open to modification by the general public. The difference between a wiki and a blog is that users cannot modify original posts made by a blogger. Read Ethics and Issues 1-4 for an issue related to using wikis as a source for research. Manufacturing. Computer-aided manufacturing (CAM) refers to the use of computers to assist with manufacturing processes, such as fabrication and assembly. Industries use CAM to reduce product development costs, shorten a product's time to market, and stay ahead of the competition. Often, robots carry out processes in a CAM environment. CAM is used by a variety of industries, including oil drilling, power generation, food production, and automobile manufacturing. Automobile plants, for example, have an entire line of industrial robots that assemble a car. Figure 1 to 39. Special computers on the shop floor require actual labor, material, machine, and computer time used to manufacture a particular product. The computers process this data and automatically update inventory, production, payroll, and accounting records on the company's network. Technology users. Every day, people around the world use various technologies at home, at work, and at school, depending on the hardware, software, and communications requirements. These users generally can be classified in one of 5 categories. Keep in mind that a single user may fall into more than one category. A home user is any person who spends time using technology at home. Parents, children, teenagers, grandparents, singles, couples, etc. are all examples of home users. A small home office user includes employees of companies with fewer than 50 employees, as well as the self-employed who work from home. Small offices include local law practices, accounting offices, travel agencies, and florists. A mobile user includes any person who works with computers or mobile devices all away from a main office, home, or school. Examples of mobile users are sales representatives, real estate agents, insurance agents, meter readers, package delivery people, journalists, consultants, and students. A power user is a user who requires the capabilities of a powerful computer. Examples of power users include engineers, scientists, architects, desktop publishers, and graphic artists. An enterprise has hundreds or thousands of employees or customers to work in or do business with offices across a region, the country, or the world. Each employee or customer who uses computers, mobile devices, and other technology in the enterprise is an enterprise. User, read ethics and issues 1 to 5 to consider whether employees should be held accountable for their online social network posts.